ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ 2 ਫਰਵਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੱਢ ਲਿਆ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਕਮਰੇ 'ਚੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਹੱਥ ਘੜੀਆਂ ਲਾਈਆਂ ਗਈਆਂ 40 ਘੰਟੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗੇ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰ ਤੱਕ ਆਉਣ ਤੱਕ ਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਜਾਣ ਕੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹੱਥ ਘੜੀਆਂ ਖੋਲੀਆਂ
40-year-old Harvinder was among the illegal Indian immigrants who told the Indian Express that his journey back home was nothing worse than hell. After the allegations of some Indian deportees from the US came to the surface, there's a lot of chatter around how the first batch of illegal immigrants were treated on board a military aircraft that carried them. In case you're not aware of what I'm talking about, in its latest immigrant crackdown by US, illegal immigrants from India were returned to India. 104 men, women and children who landed in Amritsar on Wednesday, February 5th, claimed they were handcuffed and their legs shackled. Now, there is a significant amount of anger among the opposition leaders about the inhumane conditions that they were brought into the country. Few even talking about violation of human rights and dignity. But what does the procedure actually say? Let's take you through the details of how the US deports illegal immigrants. Illegal immigrants are called aliens in the United States. Aliens means foreigners and refers to a person who is not a citizen or a national of the United States as listed in the Immigration and Nationality Act INA. We looked at the Immigration and Nationality Act under Title 5, Alien Terrorist Removal Procedures, and we found the process of taking illegal immigrants in custody and then their release. Firstly, a hearing takes place, and if the judge decides to remove him or her, that person is detained, and after a conclusion of the judicial review, the person is then kept in custody. The removal of illegal immigrants to their respective countries of origin is then initiated. But before their removal, they are photographed and fingerprinted. During this time, they can communicate with and even receive visits from members of their families and stay in contact with an attorney if they want to. They also have access to the consular office. Now let's understand the process of deportation. What is it? To understand this, the whole process, we went through the fact sheet of US Immigration and Customs Enforcement or ICE. According to the website, ICE's Primary Air Transportation Division, US Immigration and Customs Enforcement Air Operations or IAO, is the wing that facilitates the transfer and removal of illegals. Now, IOA transfers the immigrants in coordination with ICE field offices and Department of Homeland Security in 2 ways. First, via commercial airlines, and second, via chartered flights. And this is what they state on their website. Let's take a look at that. Air Charter Operations transports detained aliens ordered removed from the United States to their countries of origin and transfers detained aliens domestically throughout the United States to various ICE-managed detention facilities and staging areas via charter aircraft. Commercial Air Operations is the commercial air transportation entity that coordinates all escorted and unescorted commercial removal travel requests. Furthermore, they also conduct special high-risk charter flights. These flights are scheduled to countries or regions on or as needed basis to repatriate aliens subject to final orders of removal to locations worldwide and may include aliens who have failed to comply with final orders of removal, security risks, or other risk factors. So why were the Indian deportees shackled? This is the big question. Why were they deported in a military aircraft? And to be precise, US Air Force's C-17 Globemaster aircraft, when they could have provided a charter aircraft. This is what External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar said.
During toilet breaks, deportees are temporarily unrestrained if needed in that regard. This is applicable to chartered civilian aircraft as well as military aircraft. There has been no change, I repeat, no change from past procedure for the flight undertaken by the US on 5 February 2025.
And the second big question is, why were they handcuffed? Well, on the use of restraints on those being deported, External Affairs Minister Jaishankar, he clarified in Rajya Sabha that it was a standard operating procedure, and this was used by the ICE effective from 2012. He also said that the center is engaging with the United States government to ensure that deportees are not ill-treated. Now, amid all of this, one account on X put the discussion to rest. US Border Patrol Chief Michael W. Banks shared a footage on his profile which shows Indian deportees boarding the aircraft with their hands and feet restrained. And he says, quote unquote, successfully returned illegal aliens to India. If you cross illegally, you will be removed. And it seems they follow this process with all the illegal immigrants. And this is how we know it. When we further look into his profile, we find videos and pictures of illegal immigrants apprehended with chains around their waist, legs shackled, and handcuffed. Before India, the US had sent immigrants on military planes to Colombia too. However, Colombian President Gustavo Petro had blocked the planes from landing, accusing the United States of treating Colombian migrants like criminals. However, Colombia backed down after Trump threatened them with tariffs. That's all for today. We have our eyes on this developing story. Stay tuned to the Indian Express for more such news updates. Thank you so much for watching.